Welcome to Seen and Noted podcast, where marketing insights, brand thinking, and cultural signals are unpacked for the people shaping brands every day. If it's shaping culture or shifting markets, we're paying attention. So let's get into it.
Hello, listener. Let me start with something slightly uncomfortable. Some of the best performing brand content today is not coming from agencies. It's coming from employees. Yeah, interns, junior staff, team leads, directors, CEO. The same people who are in Monday meetings, the same people who complain about approvals, the same people who know exactly where the brand skeletons are buried. And somehow, they are outperforming polished influencer campaigns. Let's talk about it. Social media is not a boardroom. Here's what we still forget. Social media is aspirational, inspirational, but more than anything else, recreational. Nobody opens TikTok to watch a 60-second corporate manifesto. They open it to laugh, to gist, to escape fuel prices, to argue about Afrobeats. So when a brand shows up sounding like a press release, it dies quietly. Enter employee-generated content, EGC. Not UGC from fans, not influencer marketing with ring lights and rate cards, your own staff. Filming, tweeting, posting, reacting, unfiltered, sometimes chaotic, often brilliant. Case studies, when employees stop asking for permission. 1. The mustard moment. When the Kendrick Drake feud exploded online, one word took over the internet. Mustard. No explanation needed. And instead of overthinking it, McDonald's employees jumped on it. They simply posted mustard, stretched out in a dramatic way, referencing their mustard packets. No campaign, no product push, no forced tie-in. Just a quick tweet, playful, light, timely. The result? Mass engagement. Why? Because it didn't feel like marketing. It felt like someone behind the account was in on the joke. And that right there is the difference. Feel free to call it the power of the human voice. Number 2, the death of Duolingo Owl. Now this one, madness in the best way. Duolingo staged the death of its owl mascot after a stock dip. Who thinks like that? Employees ran a live XP challenge to resurrect it. Internet chaos followed, engagement spiked, and yes, the stock even nudged upward. But the real win? Cultural relevance. They didn't hide from the moment. They turned it into entertainment. That's bravery. Number 3, Grimace becomes unhinged. Then there's the Grimace era. When McDonald's brought back the purple mascot, employees didn't play safe. They went absurd. Grimace ate my homework. Grimace is my therapist. Unhinged humor. By 2024, Grimace wasn't a mascot. He was internet law. Gen Z didn't just engage, they participated. That's the power of letting employees run with culture instead of sanitizing it. Number 4, Fidelity Bank on TikTok. Let's come home. Fidelity Bank Nigeria didn't rely on glossy banking ads. They used employees, real people, relatable tone, office humor. Suddenly, banking didn't feel intimidating. It felt accessible. And on TikTok, that matters more than polish, because relatability converts faster than perfection. Number 5, BetKing Nigeria. The experiment phase. BetKing Nigeria has been experimenting. Some employee-driven posts flop, some go viral. But here's the important part. They are trying. EGC is not formulaic. It's culture-led, and culture is unpredictable. The brands that win are the ones comfortable with a little chaos. Number 6, Extreme Ideas. #Road to 15K. Now this one is personal to the industry. Extreme Ideas used employees to spotlight Lagos street culture. No overproduction, no fake coolness. Just insider perspective. Followers jumped from 9.5K to 21.6K and counting. Goal was 15K, they overshot it. Why? Because it didn't feel like an agency talking about creativity, it felt like creatives living it. Big, big difference. Why EGC works? The real reason. Let's strip this down. Why does this actually work? Because people trust people more than logos. Always have. Employees humanize brands. They expose imperfections. They show behind-the-scenes tension. And ironically, imperfection builds credibility. In Nigeria especially, we can smell over-polished content from a mile away. The moment it feels scripted, we scroll. But when it feels like someone in the office picked up their phone and said, "Guys, see what just happened," we lean in. But here's the warning. EGC is not give intent password and pray. It requires trust, clear cultural boundaries, fast decision-making, a leadership team that understands internet speed. Because the magic of EGC is spontaneity, and spontaneity dies in long approval chains. If the legal team needs 3 days to approve a meme, you've already missed it. The real question. Here's the uncomfortable part for agencies and brand teams. Are we brave enough to loosen control? Because EGC works best when employees feel ownership, not fear. If every post feels like it might trigger a query meeting, creativity shrinks. But if employees feel trusted, they experiment. And experimentation is where virality lives. So maybe your next breakthrough campaign is not a 60 million naira production. Maybe it's your operations manager with good comedic timing. Maybe it's your customer service rep who understands Twitter culture like the palm of his hand. Maybe it's someone already inside the building, waiting to be given a voice. Because when your people speak, audiences listen differently. And in today's feed, that difference is everything.
If this episode gave you something to think about, share it with someone in your circle. See you on the next one.